Hi, I'm Jeannie, and I'm here from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I want to teach you how to knit English style, which is carrying the yarn in your right hand. Now, Siobhan is helping me out here, and I can sort of see my hands, and Kathy loaned me her little swatch, which I will repair and take my knitting out of it, but the way I do it, let's see, we'll go like this. You put your needle from front to back, just like you would if you were carrying the yarn in your left hand. I do tension my yarn kind of like this. Whoop, I'm getting out of the frame. I'm supposed to be watching. There we go. And you bring it up and around, wood to wood, helps you bring your stitch through. There we go. Great, Siobhan. And then you just pull it off. So I will do it again. The needle is from front to back, into the front of the stitch to the back. Wrap your yarn around. As you pull it through, to make sure you're actually completing the stitch, your needles should be wood to wood or metal to metal. And you pull that stitch off onto the other needle. Around. Pull it through and off. And please don't be frustrated, because it does take time to figure out your tensioning method. If you're a new knitter, don't give up. It takes a little bit of time. But there's two ways to carry your yarn. There is a left-handed way, which is called continental knitting, and this is called English knitting. I don't know how that works, because the continent is on the other side, and that's where continental knitting comes from. But this is called English knitting. And again, you bring it up and around, wood to wood, and off your needle. So again, you stick it through the front, just like you would. It doesn't matter. The stitch is done the same way, whether you're left-handed, right-handed, any-handed. You bring your yarn up and around, pull it through, and pull it off your needle. And that is what we call English knitting. So see, now I'm doing it a little quickly. Up and around, see? Up and around, pull it off, slip it off the needle. So from front to back, up and around, pull it off, you've completed a stitch. Up and around, wood to wood, pull it off. That way you're not accidentally doing an incomplete stitch. And what I have noticed with beginners when they come in to have me help them fix their mistakes is they're not quite completing that stitch all the way off, and so they end up with 2 stitches instead of 1. So I'm Jeannie from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I hope that was easy to understand, because it really is quite easy to do. It is English style knitting, carrying your yarn in your right hand for the tensioning and bringing it up and around, up and around. So have fun, learn to knit, don't be frustrated. It does take a little bit of time, but it's so worth it. It's the greatest art. I just love it. Happy knitting. Have a great day.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night. Kids on the corner, stuck in a switchblade fight, and the rock and roll band